What's going on, Bulls Nation, and welcome into the CHGO Bulls podcast, presented to you by DraftKings Sportsbook, America's top-rated sportsbook. Download that app and use promo code CHGO when you sign up. The gang's all here. I'm Peck. It's my guy Big Dave, my guy Will to Go Gottlieb, and joining us in studio, Morgan Park alum, the star from Illini, and your starting point guard of the Chicago Bulls, Ayo Dosunmu, our guy. Welcome back to the studio, Ayo.
Appreciate y'all for having me.
Appreciate you being here, man. So let's start here. You guys just had your first real break, if you want to call it that. You know, the 3-day gap between games after just a gauntlet start to the schedule. What do you get some personal time when you guys have 3 days off like that? And if so, like what do you do to sort of recharge your batteries? Do you take a break from thinking about basketball? Do you try to go out and have some fun?
Oh, definitely. I mean, that's pretty much the NBA in general. You got to just find times when you do have those times to just get a couple days off or just find any time to get a break. And, those 3 days was very important for, the team just to, find time away from the game of basketball. And what I like to do is play some video games. I always play some Madden. I think that just takes my mind away from the court and just be able to chill. And then I like to just go get dinner, with family. That also helps. So it all depends on what you like to do, but finding that niche that to occupy your time, to not think about basketball 24/7, I think that helps. When you come back, you feel reset.
2 follow-up questions. Do you play with the Bears in Madden? Yeah.
So actually, I do. Like when I play 2K, I always play with the Bulls.
Right.
But if I play with the Bears, they be having the offensive line. They be having Justin Fields get sacked all day in Madden.
Too true to life. Yeah.
So when I play against my friends, I play with the Bears. But then if they try to run to the Bills, the Bills is one of the best teams in Madden, or the Chiefs.
Chiefs are beasts. Yeah.
And then I'll probably go get a team that weapons on a video game could match that.
Right.
But most of the time, I play with Bears and Bulls.
Okay, I like that, man. Because I was a Madden head back in the day. I ain't played this one. I'm okay now, but I'm still competitive.
It got way too complicated for me.
No, not for me, man.
Oh, my
God. It's pass. That's what
easy.
you do. You know what I mean? You set your, audibles and you roll. You know what I mean? But I always played with the Bears, and my friends hated playing against me because the Bears quarterbacks were always ass.
Yeah.
And so I would be whooping them with Henry Burris and Cordell Stewart and Rex Grossman, and they would quit video games. Not Madden, but video games.
Right.
They would just stop. Are you putting people off the sticks too?
Definitely.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm real good at Madden. I think I'm actually better at Madden than I am 2K. That's crazy.
Dang.
So I was always good at 2K, but I think Madden, I'm just probably a little bit better at Madden.
Do you take NBA 2K too seriously at times? Does it stress you out because it's mirroring real life, or do you just be like, I'm going to play as myself and dominate?
Actually, it actually is fun for me. I think it's just it release stress because when you're on that court in real life, and then when I go play with myself, with my peers, it's I see the game different because I was doing this in real life. So it just actually make the game a little bit more fun seeing it from that perspective.
What's your 2K rating, and are you happy with it?
I think I'm a 78.
So no.
Am I happy with it? Nah.
It's got to be at least in the 80s.
Nah. It's cool.
You got to get that up, man. Straight up.
Did they see that coast-to-coast take you had last night? I mean, come on, man.
It's cool, man.
You got to get it up, man. But that's dope, man, because Madden has always been that kind of game. Because a lot of people, I notice a lot more guys are playing Call of Duty and stuff like that. That ain't my thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't get into that. It's more a sports game. Are you Call of Duty with it too?
I mean, I'm cool. I'm cool with it, but I think Call of Duty is more of a game where you got to have, Call of Duty friends. And, you got to have that clan where you playing it with. And, my guys that I play the game with, we either play 2K or Madden, or we just get on the mic just to talk, to be honest. But Madden, I think, those games, me and 4 of my good friends, they all good at Madden. So it's we just rotate and we just, play against each other, and whoever wins talk the most trash because we all good. So it's really no talent level. So every game is like a Super Bowl.
Yep.
So that just makes it so fun.
I'm so glad to hear that it's still going on like that, bro. For real, man. I like this.
You play with people on the Bulls or friends from, growing up?
Nah, I mean, Derrick Jones Jr., he got an Xbox. He played 2K though, but majority is people not from the Bulls.
Okay, that's what's up.
He's been dealing with some kind of minor hand injury, though, right? I mean, does that impede his ability to handle the sticks when you guys are gaming?
Nah, I mean, ever since I met DJ, his finger been jammed.
Really?
I met him. So, I mean, I ask him all the time, "You good?" He say, "Yeah." So,
Yeah.
but
Doesn't stop him from dunking the ball.
don't.
Extremely
Right,
hard.
Yeah, he had a fierce one last night.
Oh man.
You said you also like to go out and just, like have a meal with family or friends to take your mind off when you got a night off, something like that. Do you have like go-to spots in Chicago where you go to get your favorite meals?
You ain't got to tell us.
I mean, if you want to keep them a secret, that's fine.
Nah, I mean, all the good spots. Tal Noble,
Yeah.
Maple and Ash, Joe's. Just mixing those up for real.
Mm-hmm.
I like some Italian restaurants,
Mm-hmm.
but I really like trying to get more into that. Just having that, just going out to get food, trying different restaurants.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's very important also because when you're in the NBA, you playing so much.
Right.
You traveling so much. Your mind is always basketball, and that's very important because this is the game that I love and majority of the people in the NBA love. But at the same time, you still want to find that mean where you're able to just just chill and just still enjoy life.
Yeah.
Did you have to? Because obviously you got in way better shape. You know what I'm saying? In the off season. So I'm assuming you had to change something about your diet.
Yeah.
What's something you had to give up that you was just like?
Big assumption, Dave.
Yeah,
It's
seriously.
a solid assumption. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's.
So I mean, actually, I tried to clean up my diet. I didn't want to go I didn't want to go from just completely wipe everything off
Right.
because I thought that was unrealistic, and I still wanted to be able to treat myself at times because I think as humans you still need that.
Yes, sir.
And so I would say probably from July through August, I completely gave away eating bad foods, drunk only water, no juice,
Mm-hmm.
ate much better. And I think that helped me go into training camp.
Mm.
And so I would probably say those 2 months I really locked in on completely just trying to eat a strict diet, no candy,
Mm-hmm.
no fried foods, none of that. And that really helped me a lot.
Yeah.
But I think it's very important in NBA also to really focus in on that because, when you're traveling so much, those taking that seriously, your body, your nutrition, that goes a long way.
Yeah.
But it also is hard because,
Yeah.
traveling. So I remember one time, I think we got, I don't know what we was playing, but we got in and it was a road game. Maybe Brooklyn, I think, but we got in late. Maybe Toronto, one of those days.
Mm-hmm.
Wherever we play after Toronto. No, we played home in Toronto. I don't remember, but it was we got in 4 in the morning, 3 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
You got to eat to
Nothing
survive that moment. Have to
man.
order room service.
Yeah.
But I would think overall, drinking a lot of water and staying hydrated goes a long way.
Okay.
You guys have
hear that?
Yeah, I heard. This
You
dude
heard
is
him?
obsessed with water.
All right, man.
Yeah.
Hear that? Come on.
Obsessed.
Let's go.
Now, water goes a long way. It's something that when you're drinking it, you're not really in that moment. It's not, even if you're not thirsty. I think just drinking water just keeps you hydrated and it helps for real. In the games, it's been games where I wasn't as hydrated, not just in that moment, but days before or practice before.
Yeah.
And it's other times when I drink a lot of water, drink a gallon of water, and I just feel much better. So I think that's very important also, just drinking water.
All right. See, I wasn't willing to
Damn
take
it.
your word for it, but I'll take Ayo's word for it.
that's right.
This dude thinks I don't drink enough water. Was it, you mentioned giving up candy and then fried foods. Was one of those harder for you to do? Is one of those your biggest, guilty pleasure?
I would say the desserts, the
Yeah.
candy,
Yeah.
that's pretty much where
Me too.
me
Yeah,
at.
me three,
Because
man.
late at
4.
night, if you just play a long game, you just want to go home, watch some TV, you get that sweet tooth. You want a cupcake,
Yeah.
you want some candy,
Mhm.
So I think that was probably my hardest thing to really give up. Yeah, for sure.
That
You
bowl of
mentioned,
ice cream.
yeah, the
Sorry.
ice cream.
Yeah, I'm just
You mentioned going out to fancy dinners. Is that something you guys do as a team? You've heard the stories about the Spurs going out and having these huge dinners. I know you guys did the Six Flags thing. You guys have those kind of team dinners?
Yeah, we do, not often, but that's something that we're really trying to make more often because I think that's very important. Just team bonding, team chemistry, that goes a long way. Just those times being with each other off the court, you know, it just scientifically it shows, you know, throughout the history of the game that it just makes the teammates closer on the court.
Sure.
So I've seen you. Speaking of, I've seen you taking like Dalen Terry kind of under your wing.
Yeah.
I think the first time I saw y'all together was at that Bulls Fest.
Yeah.
And, you know, you were on stage introducing Herbo. Was that your first time doing something like that? Like
Like,
introducing Herbo on
yeah,
stage
for
like
sure.
that? That
Yeah.
was cool, man. G Herbo's a rapper, just you know.
Thank
he's
you.
a rapper. But what are you telling Dane? Like, what are you teaching him? Basically, what you learned from your rookie year. What are you passing on to him?
Yeah, I mean, I try to tell them just to, you know, always stay focused once and never lose the joy. You know, always stay focused, never lose the joy, and continue to get better. You know, even now, you know, with him being, you know, up and down from the G League.
Yeah.
You know, some players can take that and, you know, not really use that time to get better. But I always tell him that keep getting better. You never know when your number's called. You never know when your opportunity may come. So if you're down there, you know, looking at it as a slap in the face or not really focusing on your craft, then when your opportunity does come, now you're not prepared for it. So just continue to get better. And, you know, he wants to learn, and he's a great guy and a great
He's a great listener too.
Yeah,
like he takes
great
information
listener.
real well.
Yeah, he does.
He played in the Windy City game yesterday and then came in and played
Yeah, I
with the
know.
Bulls. When's the last time you had a 2-in-1 doubleheader in one day?
AAU.
Probably AAU.
All day long.
I didn't even know that was like the Players Association must have been. Not
Right, I
happy
didn't know
about
you
or
could do
something.
that.
That's
You
fucked
can
up.
play a G League game and then get called up and play an NBA game that
And
same
they had
day.
it back to back.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Y'all
Saturday,
played the game
Sunday.
before, right? In the G League, he's right.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
Although Dalen strikes me as the type of dude who has the energy to do
Yeah,
that.
he does.
Yeah, bro. He's nice.
So my guy Dave here, diehard Marvel Universe fan, like sees all the Marvel movies. You know, Black Panther, the new Black Panther just came out. We were wondering, are you a big Marvel guy? Are you a big like action movie guy?
Nah,
No.
not at all.
See, not everyone is a Marvel fan,
They
Dave.
don't have to be. They're just missing out on greatness.
Oh, okay.
It's okay.
I just never got into it. And I think that the movie started to pile on.
Fair.
Yeah, it's like
There's
you
too
could
many
never
of them.
catch up.
Yeah, I couldn't catch up.
You just pick a couple and go though. Yo, that's
Like
it.
I like Spider-Man.
There
That
you
was
go.
cool.
Okay.
There's one.
I like Spider-Man. I like the first Black Panther. I like Batman.
Yes, sir.
But then anything after that, like
Yeah, I'm not trying to get you into Ant-Man.
DCs and all
Yeah.
those, nah,
Yeah.
I just never really got into it.
It's cool. You can stick with the classics.
Yeah.
That's cool, man. Spider-Man, all that. You don't even do that. I gotta get you to that.
What are you talking?
bro.
I've seen the original Spider-Man.
When?
How many Spider-Man reboots does the planet really need, Dave?
All of them.
All of them.
Every last one.
If you could be a superpower, like superhero in the Marvel universe, is there a superpower that you would want to have?
Oh, that's tough. Like me, like in regular life, or like am I trying to like be like this superhero and like kill people and stuff like that?
You don't necessarily have to be like a
You do not
fatality.
have to
go into that.
superhero. Just whatever your superpower could be if you
I
were
wanna
going to
be
live
able-
in like the Marvel universe
Yeah.
where superpowers were a real thing.
I probably want to be able to read people's minds or tell
Ooh.
the truth. I mean, not read people's minds or see the future.
So you could take advantage of them when you're breaking down defenses.
Exactly.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Or see the future and be able to change stuff.
I like that, man. Invisibility.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah. You?
Trying to fly really fast so I can finally dunk.
That'd be good too.
See, I would pick teleportation because I could still dunk. I could just teleport from the ground to above the rim.
There you go.
Yeah, they would call it travel.
Right. But then I could also go to all the road games and not worry about airline tickets and
Facts.
all that kind of travel stuff.
That's true.
Teleportation to me has always been the obvious answer by far.
Okay. No, I like invisibility, man. You ain't gonna see me come. You know, I'm low key,
Dude,
bro.
if-
So I just be chilling.
If
man.
you get an invisibility cloak and start spying on me, we're gonna have.
I ain't
serious-
spying. I don't want to know what you do.
Okay, good.
Like it's good. You ain't got to worry about that, man. Don't you worry about it. It's okay, man. I'll probably show up at Joey's place though and move stuff around just to mess with you. Just to mess with you, Joe. Just to mess with you, man.
Thanksgiving's coming up. You got a favorite holiday?
Christmas.
Christmas?
Yeah, yes,
Sure.
sir.
Thanksgiving just sort of like the precursor to the good holiday.
I mean, once Thanksgiving come, Christmas come right after it.
Fair.
Yeah.
I mean, this is how I look at it. I like Christmas just because of the music and the time, the family time,
Yeah, yeah.
and just overall the kids' joy. I think that when Christmas comes around, the world just starts to smile. But I think Thanksgiving is is the good food. You
Yes,
know?
sir.
You eat good food. That's the best.
Speaking of which, Shy Bulls podcast in the comments is wondering what's on Ayo's Thanksgiving plate. Do you got like go-to dishes for Thanksgiving?
Oh yeah, so my grandparents are from Nigeria, so I always mix it up from American and Nigerian food.
Right.
So I probably eat a little bit of Nigerian food, just a little bit, not too much, because I don't want to get too full. But I love macaroni, and yams for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And then anything else with it is cool. But I gotta have macaroni and yams.
Do you have like a specific like recipe of macaroni that your family goes? Like, some people do breadcrumbs, some people throw like some like kind of green bean, like a mac and cheese green bean.
Don't ever.
No, just
Nah, I like regular mac. My
Yeah.
mom know that.
yeah.
I only eat regular mac. Sometimes she be changing it, and she be doing like putting like shrimp in it, or like
Shrimp word?
yeah.
Yo,
That guy
yo,
was
real
excited.
smooth. Like,
No,
what?
not shrimp, lobster mac.
Oh, the
Oh,
lobster.
lobster,
Oh, lobster.
okay,
That's
yeah.
fire.
Yeah, I don't like
Ooh.
lobster mac.
What?
Be careful, your mom's right
Oh,
there.
man. I got it. Hey,
She's shaking her head.
No,
next time.
If he won't eat it, Dave for
I'm
sure
right here.
will.
I'm
Yeah.
right here.
I like the regular mac with extra cheese. That's perfect.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. See it bubbling up on
Yeah.
top. Yeah, bro. Get a little crusty in the corners and
Exactly.
everything.
Are you
Understand.
bummed you guys don't have a game on Christmas, or are you glad to be able to spend that time with family?
Oh, I mean, I think that's just whatever it is, what it is. I wouldn't say I'm bummed, because you get to be with your family on Christmas, and that's a very important holiday. But also at the end of the day, the competitive nature, you want to play on Christmas, because normally those are the
Prime time.
So the
Yeah.
prime time games. But hopefully we get some Christmas games soon.
Do you got a favorite Christmas song? You say you're into the Christmas music, so you have a specific song that you like, or a top 3 or something like that?
Yeah, for sure. Probably this Christmas.
Bam.
I think once that come on, it just puts you in that spirit.
Can't go wrong with Donnie, man.
Is that your answer too, Dave?
Donnie Hathaway, bro. Like
Okay.
you, second favorite singer ever. Yes, Donnie Hathaway, absolutely.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong with that.
Do
Mariah,
you?
maybe?
So I'm one of those cranky people that has an issue with the Christmas music starting to play on the radios like right after Halloween's
Yes, it
over.
does,
yeah.
Like the first part of November, even before Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Are you fully on board with 2 months of Christmas
I
music
love
on the
it.
radio?
I
Really?
love it. I love it.
Okay.
I love it because I just think it puts you in that spirit, that early Christmas spirit, and Christmas time is just a time for together, loving, and it just puts you in that spirit of getting ready for Christmas.
Are you more like a Christmas Eve kind of person? Like it gets like the joy like kind of swells up and you can't sleep kind of thing, or is it
Yeah.
like just give me the Christmas day and let's go?
No, I used to growing up. I used to love Christmas so bad that when it came, I used to get angry because the next day, it's over, and I gotta wait a whole other year.
So I gotta wait 364
Yeah.
more days till next Christmas.
That's
Yeah.
dope.
What's the best Christmas gift you ever got?
Oh, that's tough. I don't know. I don't really know that. I gotta go back and think. I got a
Okay.
lot of good Christmas gifts.
That's what's up.
But the best of all, of course, is quality time spent with family, right?
Yeah, for
That's,
sure.
That's,
You know,
your
that's
parents are over. That's the right answer.
Yeah,
Favorite Christmas movie?
Oh,
probably.
what? Yours Home Alone?
Home Alone. Yeah.
Yeah,
Home Alone.
I prefer Home Alone 2, Lost in New York. I think it's better than the original.
Really?
Oh yeah,
We
Yeah.
gonna have this debate. We gonna do this? I didn't know
there's more backstory to lead into the awesomeness of the rivalry between Macaulay Culkin and the bad guys.
of her being a bad parent.
Well, yes, we covered we covered last night in our conversation that Catherine O'Hara is
Twice.
a terrible mother.
and father, like
But
you said,
also
it's on the
he's a
pops,
terrible
too.
father.
It's on the father too,
Right,
bro. Yeah,
yeah.
that's a family issue. That's a family issue right there.
Where do you guys stand on is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
Yes, it is,
I had
and
a
it is
feeling
the
it
best
might be.
Christmas
I
movie.
haven't seen that.
Okay, yeah,
You gotta watch it.
Young people like Ayo here, so you guys, he hasn't seen it either.
that's what I just told him. Yeah.
Make fun of him like
Wait, have you seen Die Hard? Why not?
You like action movies?
What year did they come out?
The
man.
early 80s?
You wouldn't even thought of it.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
bro.
The OG Die Hard, I think, was like 1983, 1984.
Well, it wasn't that. No. No.
And then I think Die Hard 2 was like 88.
Really?
I think so, man.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Joey, check that out. I didn't know it was that. Really?
88.
Wow. I
Oh,
didn't
wait,
know
Die Hard
that-
1 was 88?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
88. Okay, yeah,
Right,
that makes
okay.
more sense.
All
All right. Yeah, I'm about to say 83, man. Like,
Dude.
Die Hard 2 was 90.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Okay.
I always think of it as early 80s because Bruce Willis still had some hair left. And I was like, that is a long time
I
ago.
like Friday After Next too.
Oh, yes. Absolutely. Classic right there, man. Yo, Ricky Smiley was a fool, bro. Ricky Smiley was a fool in that. It's Pinky.
Dave, do we want to do some fashion chat?
Yeah, let's
with,
do
with
this,
Ayo?
man. Let's do this. Let's do some. So, we do this thing here on our show called Sea Red Carpet. Sea Red Carpet. Wear carpet. Sea Red Carpet.
It's fish.
Yes.
Down the runway.
Smooth walking. But we show players' outfits around the league, and we say which ones are dope, which ones are cool. So this time we're doing the Ayo edition.
Right,
but
cool.
for this one, we want you to see these outfits and tell us which one of us can pull these outfits off.
All right, bet.
Oh, which one of us?
Which one of us?
I
Which
thought
one
it was gonna,
Ayo thinks?
I thought it was which one is Ayo going to be able to pull
No,
off?
which one he thinks
All
we
right.
can pull off
All
of
right.
this, man. Because I
All
can
right.
pull off anything, man.
Clearly.
You can pull it off, bro. We want to know which one. Because
We just all wear sweatshirts and
that's
jeans
what I'm
every
saying.
day.
You saw his
Literally.
boss was mad at me because I ain't had shorts on, bro. So, we want to know which one do you think we can pull off. So let's get the first one, Joey. Okay. All right, that's Kyle Kuzma right there. Okay.
Man. He has some of the boldest fashion statements
That is
of any
bold.
NBA players.
Like a futuristic fashion person, but he got the open toes, Matt. See, he ain't got no foot
Okay,
prisons on.
open toe, I appreciate.
I know you appreciate that.
I can get behind that.
Okay. Which one of us do you think can pull that one off? Or none of you. You can say none of y'all.
Ooh,
I
please
think my
don't.
man said, I think you can pull that
Yeah.
off.
We'll pull that? Yeah.
That was
Yes,
gonna be
we
my
can.
answer
I agree.
too. Yeah.
Completely agree.
If you want to get
Completely
that sweater for me, I'll try it on.
I don't know. I'm guessing that sweater costs like $12,000.
I'm not,
All right, let's see the next one, Joey. Okay, all right.
What?
Trey Young.
Is that Trey Young in
Yeah.
just a McDonald's warm-up
Hey,
tracksuit?
I didn't know that existed until I saw this, but yeah.
No,
shout
I
out
don't
to
think
him.
none of y'all will wear that.
None of us can pull that?
yeah, I don't think so.
Oh,
it's not red
man.
and black, so you're not going to wear it, Matt.
Okay, fair enough. And
No,
thanks for not,
I can't pull off yellow. Are you kidding me?
yeah, thanks for not saying me and thinking the big dude gonna pull off a McDonald's thing right there. I appreciate that. All right, let's look at Zach.
You can pull it off, Big Day. That's you.
I can
right
pull.
there.
That's me.
Yeah.
That's me right there.
Yeah.
That's decent.
Okay.
Dude,
all right.
black sweatshirts and black hoodies. That's like your thing.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Zach-
all right.
Zach
I don't
has
say
good
I can
style.
do it.
Zach
I
has
gonna
good
have me.
style.
I
Well,
gonna have
you
you
can
rocking
rock
some wild
that.
stuff, man. Young DeMar. Okay. Coming in like a sleepy ninja.
Looks like
right
a
there.
ninja.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right?
That's chill. I think everybody could pull that off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's real.
That looks like me
I
sitting on my
wanna
couch
wear
on a
that.
Sunday
That's-
afternoon.
yeah. I want to put
Looks
that on.
real comfy.
That's real.
DeMar,
yeah, like a-
DeMar
like a-
always looks incredibly comfortable.
Like a comfy assassin, which is
Yeah.
perfect for
Yeah.
DeMar because that's what he looks like when he's hooping on a basketball court.
Real talk.
He's a very comfortable assassin.
Real talk. Let's see next one, Joey. Oh,
Oh,
Tyler
God.
Hero.
Please no.
Okay. Is that a one piece?
Is that a no?
That's
okay.
two? Okay,
It's
it's
just a
a shirt.
matching
Matching set,
shirt
matching
and
set.
pant.
Okay. All right.
It does have a little bit
Damn.
of tires and tubes
Damn,
to
it
it.
does look like that. You're right. All right. Who can pull that one off, Ayo?
I don't think Big Day can.
No. I think that's got Gottlieb written all over it.
It might
yet
be you,
again.
man.
I
I
don't
don't know. Let's see.
think-
No
Let's see.
way.
I don't think you can either.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
all
don't think so
right, all
either.
right.
I'm glad you
Also-
said that.
Only you can pull that off.
Only you.
Nah,
There
I don't
it
know.
is.
If I tried to
Only
wear
you,
that
bro.
outfit with this stupid stash on my face, people would be like,
I
"Stay
think
away from my
it'll go
children."
right. It'll go right with it though. That's why.
Yeah, the
think
stash
so?
will rock with it. Yep. With the glasses, you could do
Yeah,
it. You could do it.
I could be like a recurring character on Magnum PI with the stash in that outfit.
We meet again, Magnum. All right, we got another one, Joe? We got another one? Ah, okay.
Who's that,
Big
Trez?
Day, you can
Dread.
rock that, Big Day.
Yeah.
You know what? I think you're right, too, because he got the Queen Latifah
That's
shirt
your
on.
twin right there.
You feel me? Come on. With the hat and the hair. Hey, I ain't mad at that. That man's rich.
I think I
would
mean,
take that, too.
I rock that same kind of like being the hat though in the wintertime.
You do have that kind
Yeah,
of hat.
and I've got an
yeah.
orange one just like that, like
You gotta,
like Bears
you gotta
orange.
grow your hair
That's
out a little bit, though, before,
true. Well, just
before
a
you
bit.
get there.
What's
Just
your
on
top?
his face.
What's your top 3 mustache probably famous people?
Oh, famous mustaches.
Yeah.
That's tough, man. Well, the best facial hair of all time was President Martin Van Buren's chops. He was the 8th president of the United
just
States.
had that off the
It's
top.
biggest
We had
freaking
that
chop.
ready to go.
Mutton chops. I've always admired a dude who could pull off
He
mutton
had
chops
that
like
ready
that.
to go.
I mean,
He did not even
I
have
know
to
you
think.
got
That's
Andy
a
Reid
no.
in there.
no, I did a report on Martin Van Buren in school when I was like in like 6th grade, and I've always respected that man's facial hair.
I'm either never playing trivia with you or always playing trivia with you, dog.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
I mean, look at those.
He had that
I
ready.
wish I could pull that off.
You can.
No,
Try it out.
I can't grow them like
Oh, you
across
can't
the side of
come
my
down.
face
Okay.
like that.
All right,
No,
all right.
I mean, like, I'm not a huge Tom Selleck fan, but you can't disrespect that man's mustache.
he's got the
It's-
stash.
I mean,
Probably
he's-
the most notable style.
right.
Yeah, his stash is
he's
on
just
point.
fantastic.
Let Joey look up Tom Selleck because I don't think he knows who that is. There it is. There you go. Hey!
Yeah. Also, one of my favorite mustaches ever, Phil Jackson,
Okay.
Chicago Bulls head coach.
Legendary one.
That is a stash.
You know who that is, Joey, right?
Legendary one right there. Okay, I like that. That's smooth. Yeah, those some good outfits, man. We're going to have some more of those for you next time you here, man.
Yeah.
We definitely going to have some more of them going for you. But, yeah, I wanted to pull something out for yours, but I was like, not yet. You know what I mean? Not yet. Not yet, because you're always smooth. You know, everything you put on be cool and smooth, man.
Cool,
you know?
smooth.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's how it's got to be.
Ron Swanson. We forgot about Ron.
Ron Swanson.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to Nick Offerman,
Ned Flanders.
who, big Chicago sports guy, Nick Offerman.
Is he?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Diehard Cubs fan.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
he and Craig Robinson did like a Cubs fan, Sox fan, like commercial back in the day together.
Oh, I think I remember that.
Right. Yeah. I forgot about
All right, Ayo, so much fun chatting with you, man. Before we let you go, you got another little 2-day break here. Then you have a rematch against the Pels. What do you? Anything in particular you're looking for as a group to kind of get back and give them a little payback, get a W this time?
Yeah, I mean, we trying to get back on track. Long season. It's always ups and downs, but now, it's about just we had a good practice today, watched some film, and I'm trying to get back in that in our mode and try to just put some wins together and just start to trend towards the right direction.
Right on, man.
Is guarding Zion as hard as that looks on film? Is he bigger and more athletic in real life?
I mean, I think that what makes Zion so special is he has a lot of strength, but he's fast.
Yeah.
And yeah, so like when he catches it, around that block, he makes a move, and he's naturally, has a God-given ability just to be able to just be athletic. So when he makes a quick move with his speed, he gets to the rim. It's challenging to stop that.
I believe it, man.
Right on. Appreciate you stopping by, Ayo. Such a pleasure.
Appreciate y'all,
Enjoy the days
bro.
off. Safe
Yep.
travels down to New Orleans, and
Appreciate y'all.
we'll talk to you next time. We look forward to it. Everybody out there, Bulls Nation, give it up. Point guard Ayo Dosunmu.
Yes, sir.
Stick with us here. We'll
Appreciate
keep
you, bro.
rolling and continue
Oh, man,
on
bro.
today's show. Ayo, give me some. Appreciate you, buddy. While we take a quick ad break here, give a thumbs up on that YouTube vid. Show Ayo some love out there in Bulls Nation. Look forward to having him on again soon.
I should have ads up, huh?
We got some ads today,
I
Dave.
was not prepared.
Neither was I. I was too excited to talk with our pal Ayo.
Dude, we just talk with Ayo again.
That's
But I
our-
think
that's our guy.
They want to hear some meat stuff from you, though. man.
Obviously.
I really think I want to get.
I didn't want to ask the triggering question of whether or not he eats meat because
Oh, that's. I'm
I
coming.
kind of
Yeah.
was guessing from some of the things he was saying that he did.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I would say yes.
Yeah.
Personally, I would.
Yeah.
And that's a wonderful thing. But he balanced it out, you know what I'm saying, with some actual healthy things, Matt.
That's
That's all
good.
it's about.
Good health. Stays
All about the
hydrated.
balance.
Drinks a
Yes.
lot of water.
Yes.
Cut out the fried foods and the
Yes.
candy.
That's all important.
I
man.
respect that.
So-
but I also hope he eats a good piece of meat every once in a while.
That is, and while he's thinking about that, he can have some of these athletic greens.
Ooh.
He can get down with some of those things. He can have those 75 high quality vitamins, minerals, whole food source, superfoods, those probiotics, and oh my sweet Ayo, those
Adaptogens.
Yes. That helps him start your day correctly. That special blend of ingredients that support your gut health, nervous system, immune system, energy, recovery, focus, and aging. All of those awesome things that your body is gonna need. And costs you less than $3 a day. You're investing in your health. It's cheaper than that cold brew habit that you might have. And it's cheaper than getting all those supplements yourself. You're investing in that all-in-one nutritional insurance. Vegan, dairy-free, gluten-free. Contains less than 1 gram of sugar. No GMOs, no nasty chemicals, artificial anything. And it does all this while still tasting amazing. And you know who gets on down with that? I know the Stash Man gets on down with that, but you know the OG of it is this man right here. This dude over
That's
here.
true.
The quaffness and the rightness of the GOAT, Will Gottlieb. I know you still own it, Will.
I am, and maybe the only way I'd be able to pull off that sweater is if I was in my athletic greens bag.
Still doing it
Otherwise,
right.
I would have no chance.
Dude, that sweater is hideous.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna say anything in front of Ayo in case Ayo was thinking to himself like, "Ooh, man, that sweater's pretty dope," but not.
Will, he can pull it off, though.
Will could, yeah.
You pull it off, man. And to make it easy for all y'all out there, Athletic Greens is going to give you a free 1-year supply of that immune-supporting vitamin D and 5 of them free travel packs with your first purchase. All you got to do is visit athleticgreens.com/CHGO Bulls. That's athleticgreens.com/CHGO Bulls to take ownership over your health and pick up the ultimate daily nutritional insurance. Because it's Athletic Greens. You scoop it, you dump it, you shake it, you drink it. Go.
You feel it.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Guys, had a great time at the CHGO Bears tailgate yesterday.
Yes, me too.
Dave, you and I were there.
Yes.
Will, we missed you, buddy.
Missed you,
Coming
too.
to the next one.
I will be there.
Shout out to any of you who were out there hanging out with us as well. You know what I really enjoyed? Having sausage for breakfast. And we did so, and were able to do so because of our friends at Green Ridge Farm.
Shout out.
Which is a Chicago local meat and cheese company offering you a better all-natural option. Makers of all natural deli meat sausages and their famous meat sticks. Perfect for tailgating, like we were just doing yesterday. Happy hour, school lunches. With 16 grams of protein per stick, they also make a perfect post-workout snack for all of my workouts and my post-workouts, Dave.
Oh, all about that life.
All of them.
Look at him.
I'm going to go home and work out later.
That's what he does.
That is not a lie.
Those arm curls.
I arm curl with meat sticks.
That's right.
Which come in chicken, Black Forest, beef, and flavors like jalapeno cheddar and spicy chili. You also can get amazing bratwursts and hot dogs from our friends at Green Ridge Farm for tailgate season, which we are in the thick of. If you haven't tried them yet, y'all, seriously, you're missing out. And right now, you can get a little bonus from our friends at Green Ridge Farm when you order any 3 meat sticks from greenridgefarm.com and add a pack of their great, delicious meat sticks to your shopping cart. Those meat sticks will be free. F-R-E-E, free meat sticks with promo code CHGO at checkout. Check them out, greenridgefarm.com. Promo code CHGO for some free meat sticks.
Free meat sticks.
I wanna have a meat sticks chat with Ayo the next time he's here.
Okay, I think it'll be a good chat
Just
to have.
you know, just hang out.
Meat stick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Seems like Matt's right up your alley right there, sir.
Nothing beats getting to know somebody over a meat snack. You know,
Yes.
brings people together. What it does.
Just words I've never heard before.
Hanging
That's
out
why
with
I'm
new
laughing.
friends at a tailgate.
Yeah,
Meat brings people together.
that's a good point. Everybody's going to gather around the grill.
That's right.
That's true. Because when it's cold out there, that's where you gather around anyway.
Right, exactly.
I like
Jep Rocks in the comments said Peck in the hero romper when? Never. You will not catch me dead in such an outfit.
Wait till he gets that real money. He's going to be ridiculous. in the outfits. It's going to be ridiculous.
So before we take a look around the NBA, lots of teams in action last night, some crazy stat lines last night. And any just like follow-up thoughts and, you know, what was our first of awesomely many chances of sitting down and just having a chat with Ayo, you guys?
Well, first of all, Juan says that was a cool interview. Shout out to you, Juan. Thank you very much. That was a lot of fun. That was just a lot of fun to hear about Christmas being his favorite holiday and why it means so much to him.
Yeah,
hear him say he gets angry. He's getting angry because the day was over. It's just absolutely awesome, man. But yeah, man, it was great talking to him like that. Will.
Yeah, I think it's really cool that we're able to that he is able to have this opportunity to show who he is as a person. We didn't really talk about basketball, but just getting to know who he is off the court. What video games does he play? What does he do for dinner? What kind of teammate activities do they do together? I love hearing that kind of stuff. And for me, I spend a lot of time looking at the stats, watching the film, breaking all that down. But it's these are real people, and it's cool to get to know them on a personal level.
You ever had lobster mac and cheese?
I have had lobster mac. I've not had shrimp mac.
Yeah, that's boy. Listen, the excitement in my face when that happened. Right there.
Yeah, your eyes lit up.
Son,
what?
What?
Lit up like when Zach told me he was friends with Topanga. I was like, what? Excuse me? Dude, and you know what? You know I'm not a big seafood guy, but one exception to that rule, a good lobster mac and cheese. Give me all of it.
Yeah.
Serve it to me in a tray, like a gravy boat, like a trivet.
It's just delicious. That's what we consider it.
Delicious.
We just consider it delicious.
So good.
That's it.
I could see you being a big surf and turf guy.
Mostly a turf and turf guy.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
he's turf and turf.
Turf and mac and cheese.
I'll take the surf.
I figured there was turf with it, so maybe I don't know.
No, that's why we're together, because he was going to give me the surf.
Right.
And then he'll eat all the turf.
All right, so that's why you guys
that's why we hang out.
I badly want to play Ayo and Madden.
You want to play
So
against Ayo and
badly.
Madden?
You that guy?
What's your level of confidence
I'm
in your
good.
Madden ability?
I took a long time off, but if I was playing Ayo, I'd have to start studying again, and it would be a battle.
You missed your opportunity to challenge him.
Well, I didn't have a mic when he was here.
I think you should start with me though, Joey. You know
Okay,
what
well,
I'm
I'm
saying?
gladly bringing.
Start with me.
Okay, would you
'Cause I
play?
haven't played in a minute, but I used to really be a true beast in the Madden. Though.
I would love
Yeah.
to, Dave.
I
I
suck
would
at
love
all
to.
Video games.
Oh, all video games?
All video games. I can't do it.
Me and Cody want to start, like the CHGO esports channel.
Ooh.
The only video
I
games
like
that
it.
I do is association mode on 2K, and I just build rosters.
Stop it, Will.
Trade
I do that
machines.
way too often. It's
Yeah.
not good.
It's
Fantasy
it's-
basketball.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stuff like
I
that.
just wish I was a
you coming
president of
coming for
basketball
AK's
operations.
job? You coming for AK's job?
I've been coming. I've been putting in time since NBA Live 2001,
Come on. Come on.
1999.
Come on, man. J Kid on the cover.
Peja Stojakovic.
He was a beast, man.
Peja
Oh my
Jr.
God,
is like, I just saw him in my
Andrei
NBA
Stojakovic. Yeah,
feed on Twitter.
He's nice.
He's a player.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
He is a player.
How
Once
old is he?
again, making all
He's
of us
like
feel
16, 17.
Okay.
real
Maybe he
old.
just signed with Oregon.
Oh, wow. Okay. So we're
Yeah.
going to college. Okay.
Also, did you see Melo's kid just got a official
Syracuse.
offer
Yeah,
from
that was
Cuse?
awesome.
Coming to Syracuse, man.
And Scotty's kid just turned 21 or 22 years old. That was all these players who have kids who are now like in the NBA or about to be in the NBA.
Ron Harper
Yeah.
Jr.
It
is
makes
in
me
the NBA.
feel so old.
It happens,
God,
man.
I know.
Keep living, baby.
In regard to our chat with Ayo just now, Gary said, real modest, chill guy.
Yeah.
AK saying, Ayo seems cool and humble. It's hard to put him on the spot and ask him why the Bulls sucked last night. Okay, yeah, we are aware, because we were here for postgame, that the Bulls played like crap last night.
We talked about it.
Didn't really seem like something that would be productive for us to be like, hey, Ayo, why'd you guys suck last night?
Yeah.
Because guess what? They talked about it after the game. Will, you were there. He and Zach and Billy, they all offered their thoughts. We didn't necessarily need to revisit that.
And I
but
also think like it's very easy for people watching, fans, to overreact to one game.
Right.
And I think it's like the players and coaches' job to not do that. And they played 2 really bad games so far out of how many? 14?
Yes.
Like I think you could say so far this season has been a success in that regard. They obviously don't have the record we want them to have.
Right.
But the fact that they have been in really competitive games against a lot of good teams, there are going to be games like that. And so really trying to dive in on like what didn't work. I mean, this was one game out of 82.
Yeah. After that first big rest, and now they're getting another kind of rest. So
Right.
Yeah, man. Like,
And
yeah.
it
What he
also
said.
goes back to what you were just speaking on a moment ago, Will, which is that one of the reasons we're really excited to have this partnership with Ayo and us here at CHGO this season is not to talk basketball with him and necessarily exclusively basketball, but to have conversations like the one we just had where we get to know the person behind the player. And get to know Ayo's personality a little bit, because Bulls Nation, especially Bulls fans who are from Chicago or the surrounding areas of Chicago, are so diehard and in love with these players who come from these streets of Chicago and then end up putting on a Bulls jersey. It's why this city loved Derrick Rose, and it's why this city already loves Ayo Dosunmu. So especially for a player like him who's from Chicago, having those kind of chats to get to know the player, and even more importantly, the person. And that's why it's, we're going to have chats like that where we don't even really talk basketball. It's just like, hey, Ayo, video games, movies.
Word.
Let's shoot the shit.
That's all stuff I wanted to know, too.
Right,
You
yeah.
know what I mean? And honestly, I think it would have been like that even if they were coming off a victory. Excuse me. It would have been the same kind of
Absolutely.
discussion. You know what I mean? Because, like, you want to get away from some things sometimes. It just,
And
just talk.
he was talking about it too. Like,
Yeah.
the NBA season is such a grind.
Yeah,
and,
right.
And they're not playing. Like, these guys need time to themselves. They need time to unwind. And
Right.
him, having practice, talking to the media, having a game, talking to the media after that. Like, he doesn't want to come here and answer those same questions.
Yeah,
he wants
man.
to talk about other stuff.
Talk about Madden real quick. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Who you
Right.
playing with in Madden, by the way, Joey?
I have not played the new Madden.
No. I'm saying, who do you usually play with when you play?
Well, I haven't played the new Madden, so I'm saying like
I
I don't know what team I would like to go with this year. But Iowa was spot on. Like the Bills would be a great team, but like
Okay.
that's too much. That's
right.
too easy.
Okay.
For being the Bills, you gotta have a mobile quarterback.
Okay. You don't have to, but yeah.
No, I like having a mobile quarterback.
it
So I got
helps.
I love how he said I would play with the Bears, but their O-line is so bad that he gets sacked every time.
Every time, dog.
Speaking truth.
That's all I ever played with was the Bears, and why people hated playing me because I would be destroying them with Kyle Orton.
Hey, man.
Like,
Don't disparage Neckbeard. That man was a hero.
I was murdering them.
Yeah.
They were disparaging him.
Well, you made it seem like it's crazy that somebody could even dominate in Madden with a quarterback like Kyle Orton.
No, you want to hear crazy?
It is a little ridiculous.
I'm dominating with Henry Burris. Try that. I had Henry Burris out there like Mike Vick.
Okay.
I was a beast, bro. I was a beast.
Other sports or video game sports, it just made me think of right when Ayo and his folks walked in, the first thing that they do, Ayo and his pops are like, "Oh, ping pong table. Let's go."
Yeah.
Also, got to call out our guy Mark Carmen from our CHGO Bears crew.
Okay, why? What's going on?
He and Nick, also of our Bears crew, have been like having these like bloodthirsty matches of ping pong together.
I saw one yesterday.
For months now.
Yeah,
and I think Carm maybe just now took it easy on Ayo a little bit. I'm not saying he let him win, but I've seen Carm get way more intense on a ping pong table just now than he did with Ayo. But maybe it's like maybe he was like, I don't want to scare Ayo with my insane ping pongness.
I'm not used to seeing people play with two hands on the paddle.
He looked like he was playing baseball.
Yeah, man. Carm is two hands on the paddle hitting with it, man.
Tennis.
Exactly. Like, he's not playing.
Ayo should probably stick to his day job.
Yeah, which he's really damn good at.
He's very good at that. Less good at ping pong.
And his pops did not take it easy on him.
No, he did not.
His dad was out for a W.
Not supposed to.
And he got it.
That's right. Put it down on him.
Joey, you're saying you want to play against Ayo and Madden. I would like to see what Ayo and I could do on that ping pong table.
I'm terrified of that I'm terrified because Matt might hurt himself. Because I played.
Don't worry about me hurting myself.
I played with him, Will.
What do you mean by that? In what way would he hurt himself?
Okay, so Matt's very competitive.
This seems like a very specific story.
He's very competitive, and when Matt's playing, he has no regard for his own self. When he's playing, he's flying around, he's hitting walls, he's taking off his shirt, like he's into the game, and I'm just watching him the whole time, like. Yeah, he's into this. We got a show after this, right? Like, yeah.
I played ping pong like Joe King played hoops, okay?
Yes, he did.
All right.
That is not
an
exaggeration.
I respect that.
That's not an exaggeration. I do respect it, but again,
anybody who can reach that level of competitive spirit and nature, that's a skill.
We were lucky enough to have a ping pong table growing up in the basement. You know, it was like the kid hangout zone. So my friends and I would play constantly.
Yeah.
On weekends, weekdays after school, we would play game after game after game after game, playing to 21, first to 21.
It's always fun.
And, like, seriously, just drenched in sweat.
Yeah.
There was this one time we were in high school, one of my buddies and I, we were also both in the school play together. And I think it was like a Saturday show that we had, like Saturday night. And we seriously played ping pong in my basement for like 6 hours leading up to our play that we had to perform that Saturday night. Both showed up to call for, okay, time to get in wardrobe and makeup and all that. And we just showed up, two sweaty, exhausted pieces of shit. We're like, oh, crap, we actually have to do the school play now. We're not prepared at all.
Forsooth.
Because we were like, there's more important stuff happening right now, and it's ping pong to the death.
Oh, my God. I've played those games at my friends' houses, no one's ever walked out like that. It's just drenched in sweat. They come out of a shirt.
Then you're not doing it right.
You know what I'm saying? No, we were having a good time and very competitive. It's just we're not flying into walls and crashing into tables. We're not doing that. That's where we go.
Buckness brings up a fair concern, though, saying, I don't want to accidentally, throw a hat if I get angry after a point, if I'm playing against Ayo, and, throw a hat at him and, poke him in the eye with my hat brim or something.
Take him out with a hat toss.
I can't take that risk.
Yeah. I'm telling you, man. I'm just saying somebody should be there.
Full Caruso.
Full Caruso. You don't know no other way, baby.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? That's how my man's roll right here. I ain't mad at him.
God, that was so much fun. Hope y'all enjoyed it. We've got more content with Ayo coming up throughout this season. And looking forward to it.
Absolutely.
Maybe sometime down the road we'll actually talk a little X's and O's with him, talk a little hoops. But conversation one wanted to be chill.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to talk about some other NBA action going around coming up next. But first, one more quick shout out to some friends and sponsors. Today's episode brought to you guys by ComEd Lighting.
Oh,
the ComEd Energy Efficiency Program is committed to helping families and businesses in the communities they serve manage energy usage and lower those energy bills now and into the future. ComEd offers a wide array of incentives on lighting and other efficiency upgrades to commercial, industrial, and public sector customers of all sizes across their territory. Customers can inquire about a lot of things, including how to upgrade outdated lighting to energy and money-saving efficient LED lights, learn more about network lighting to operate your lights through your mobile device, and track your facility's energy usage and more. Incentives have recently increased for indoor, outdoor lighting and networked lighting controls, making these projects even more cost-effective than before. So here's what you do right now. Visit ComEd.com/poweringbiz, that's B-I-Z, to start saving money and energy. Two things everyone wants to save: money and energy.
Joey, too.
To start a project, contact them at 1-855-433-2700. That's 1-855-433-2700. You can also email businessee@comed.com, public sector at comed.com, or that main site again, comed.com powering biz.
Shout out Biz Markie. Never understood why sunglasses are so expensive, man. Just don't get it.
I don't get it.
I don't get it. And right when I was going to get angry and felt myself ready to toss a hat, a light shone, and it was the people from Shady Rays. And they said, "We feel your pain. We understand what you're going through. You pay good money for your hats. Do not toss that on the floor, Matt."
But I have a retriever named Joey.
Retrieving hats was not in Joey's job description.
I think it was.
I feel guilty.
This man
feel
needs
like
a
it
raise.
was.
I feel guilty every time.
This man needs a raise.
I feel like it was in his job description, though. Kind of do.
It shouldn't be.
Yeah, well, he works with Matt. It's going to happen. Perks of the biz, man. Hey, but Shady Rays don't want you to pay that money for some high-quality sunglasses. You can save money and look stylish and be awesome all at the same time with premium polarized shades featuring world-class optical clarity, sustainable durability, and styles cater to everyone in every lifestyle.
A day.
The best thing about Shady Rays, guys, is the most insane protection program in all of eyewear, the Matt Peck Lost and Broken Replacements Plan. That means if you lose or break your shades, I don't know if he's ever worn glasses before, but if you lose or break them, guess what? They will go ahead and send you a brand new pair if you break them on day one. They got you covered, y'all. That is a great protection plan. And even with all that, they still manage to make quality. That is absolutely amazing. How do I know this? 200,000 5-star reviews from the Shady Rays customers. That is awesome. So exclusively for our listeners, Shady Rays is running their deepest deal of the season. Use that code CHGO. Get yourself 50% off of 2 or more pairs at ShadyRays.com. That is a buy one, get one free. What they call that, Peck? BOGO! BOGO! For the low for show for 54-fold. Redeem only at ShadyRays.com, where you can find all their newest and best shades. Because the Rays are shady at Shady Rays.
I think BOGO for the low of 50 Fofo is quickly becoming my new favorite Dave ad read tagline.
I feel like people may just take it for granted because he does so many great ad reads.
Right.
This is like
rising
up the ranks.
Before we did pregame,
Thank you,
what
Will.
was it, like last Wednesday when you were at the UC working a home game?
Okay.
We won't say who it is because it's nothing's official yet, but we were approached by Casey and Jake to just do this little video for a potential sponsor.
Yes.
And they were like, there's not really a script for this. There's no copy. Just
Dave's like, perfect.
yeah. And Dave was like,
KC,
okay.
KC gave it to
Just
us.
basically, you just want us to shoot the shit for 60 seconds while mentioning this product?
All right,
Yeah,
we'll do
okay.
that. All right. And go.
And then like 3 different people came up to me at the tailgate yesterday. We're like, yo, that fill in the blank thing, great. I was like, yeah, that was just Dave talking.
Other people have seen it, but not me.
You haven't seen it? Casey,
No.
can he
What
see
is
it?
this? Can I see it?
Okay, all right.
Thank you.
Got to keep him in the loop.
I just want to be in the loop.
Need the info.
Got to.
I just want to be in the loop.
Craziest info of the NBA's huge slate of action yesterday, perhaps? 50
Not 50 fofo.
Not 50
Not
fofo.
50 fofo
59.
of the low. 59.9. That's
So
a high
fine.
9. Wow. 59 points from Joel Embiid in a victory for the Sixers over the crazily hot Utah Jazz. I predicted Embiid as regular season MVP because I was thinking the Sixers team is going to stack up regular season wins.
Yeah.
This is finally going to be his year. People aren't going to want to vote for Jokic for a third straight year. And based on the start the Sixers got off to, they had a bit of a hot mess start.
Yeah.
Maybe now kind of figuring things out slowly but surely.
Yeah.
Pardon me. That win last night brought them back to 7-7, so climbing from 500 and likely beyond. Is that the greatest individual performance you guys have seen so far this season?
Probably so far, yes. I mean, I can throw Lowry's game. No, I'm playing. I'm playing. But yes, it was absolutely incredible and just shows you who he is, man. Sometimes you forget that it's Joel Embiid because, like you said, the season they've been having, everybody's kind of been off. You know, Harden still hasn't found his way, you know, still dealing with injuries. We thought Maxey would, you know, take a bigger leap, but he's kind of hasn't found his footing yet.
He's had some games.
He's had some games, but not his footing, though. That's what I mean. Like, it hasn't been that consistency. And Embiid has just, you know, been just coasting along kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like, he's still putting up numbers, you know what I mean? But it's not those dominant, like, I remember you being dominant. He was like, I do too. Let me go show you that I am still that. Because the previous game, he had 42. So he was getting to that point where he was like, I'm feeling real good and comfortable. And then, blow, right in your face. Those are numbers that I lovingly call Elijah-Wan numbers.
When's the last time we saw, I can't even think of the last time we saw a 60-point game. I'm sure it was Harden and like.
Devin Booker. Dropped 70.
Yeah, but that was years ago.
That was a long time ago.
I think Harden probably had in like 2016, 17, 18, somewhere in that stretch. But like we never see this sort of scoring output.
Yeah.
And then when you add everything else to it, I mean,
you know, like we've already seen DeMar flirt with a 50 burger. What did he have?
did.
46 in that.
60
Let's
for
see.
Cat. Impressive.
Impressive.
But yeah, I mean, like you don't really see those kinds of games. It's just
He had 60 last year, March 14th, 2022, 10 days after the launch of CHGO.
Sounded, 32 in the fourth? That's the...
Did he just hit a lot of threes or something? Embiid, I think the real factor for him was 20 of 24 at the line, but 11 boards, 8 assists, 7 blocks.
That's why I say Elijah numbers.
Yeah,
That's
like the only comparable.
Exactly.
The fact that he flirted with a 60-point quadruple double
I mean,
is insane.
That's
right.
when you are playing 2K and you turn the sliders all the way up.
Right.
That's the
Injuries
only way
off.
I can get there.
We play not All-Star. What's the one? Pro. We're playing that pro.
Yeah.
I'm
Playing
on
semi-pro.
amateur. I'm on
Yes.
novice, whatever.
Playing
below.
the Jackie Moon level of difficulty.
Exactly. Man. But it was special. It's just really special to sit there and watch a 7-footer do that on both ends of the floor. And that's what makes it so impressive, is that it's going on. Like, you can't stop him on this side, and you can't stop him on this side. It's terrifying, man. Like, he is really that damn good.
Yeah.
So, good
Not
see
to
him on
mention,
track.
Maxey had 18. Nobody else even touched double figures.
Wow.
That's I mean, he had over half of his team's points.
Right.
Man, it's unreal, man.
Yeah.
crazy.
They clearly just gave the ball to him every time down the floor.
What was his shooting splits there, Will?
It was 19 of 28, 1 of 5 on threes, 20 of 24 at the line.
It's only 1-3.
1 3. It was all free throws. I
All
mean, I
free
want to
throws.
see, and that also speaks to the ability to get to the foul line, which is,
Yeah.
I mean, that's
He's
super
always been
important.
great. And that's usually not like that for centers. Usually centers don't get those calls. Like, I think of Shaq like that. You know, how he used to get beat up
Right.
a lot all the time and wouldn't get those calls like that.
Well, and if you recall, we already have taken an L to
Yeah.
Embiid and the Sixers this season,
Yeah.
and what was a big differentiating thing in that game? Embiid
Free throw.
free throws.
You all right,
I want to
Joe?
see
Cost me a parlay.
Oh, right, yeah.
Embiid's usage in this game. 52.2.
Yeah, dude.
I've
I was gonna
never
say-
seen anything like that.
I also saw that he had 5 turnovers, which to me meant like, oh, turnovers bad. No, it meant like seriously Embiid had the ball in his hands every possession.
52.
That's a lot.
Special.
High
Especially,
usage
man.
is like 30s.
For context, like Luka right now is at 40.
Right.
Yeah.
And
Russell Westbrook,
and his
when
usage
he
is
won
crazy
MVP,
high.
30-point triple-double, 40.
Right. Yeah.
52.
52.
Yeah, that's bonkers.
Crazy.
As AK in the comments pointed out, also on the same night that Embiid dropped that ridiculous stat line with 59 points at the front of it, Darius Garland,
Yes.
also 50 burger. He had 51,
Monster.
including 10 of 15 from deep, and still couldn't get a W for his Cavs, who lost
I
to
believe
Minnesota.
he also had 27 in the fourth,
yeah.
Insane.
which is just
this
wild.
his last step back three on Torian Prince was like, it was out of video game.
He was picked one spot above Kobe.
But I mean, like he still couldn't get the Cavs the W with that insane night because you had D'Lo putting up 30 and 12 for Minnesota. You got Towns 29 and 13 boards. Rudy doing his thing with a double-double, 15 and 13. Minnesota played a quality team game, and you know their collection was better than Garland's one monster night.
Yeah, now look at it, though. Ooh, that's just
Wow.
not fair. Come on, man.
Baby stuff.
Sent that
Come
dude
on.
flying.
Whoop!
Woo!
Look, he just ranked like, yeah,
Just
I'm good.
Kept going.
Yeah, he's like, nope. But keep going.
Sent him flying like Daniel Gafford.
Hey, he got pushed.
And this is
Hey.
what's crazy about that performance is, so Donovan Mitchell didn't play in that game, right?
No, he did not.
But they have two guys that can give you that kind of scoring.
They
Like,
do.
We've seen 50-point games from Donovan.
Yeah, because when we got beaten pretty handily by Cleveland early this year, it was their home opener, right?
It was their
Bulls
home
home
opener.
Wasn't
yes.
Garland the
Garland
one who
was-
was
Garland
out
was
for
out.
that game?
And Mitchell went insane. Remember it well.
They are
Dude.
quite good.
To hell with the Cavs and them
But
being in our division.
I will say-
I am not happy about
We'll say
it.
they have lost 4 straight
Yeah?
because, but
8 and 5.
8 and 5.
No, wait, that means that they started 8
8
and 1.
and 1, and everybody's they're going all the way. And
Okay.
I want to know if that Garland Donovan Mitchell thing is going to work. Because since he's come back, like I said, he lost 4 straight. Like I got to see it work, man. Like 'cause I know they can score, and I know Garland's that dude. Like, he proves out, and we know Mitchell is that dude. But they got to find some balance. You know what I'm saying? Because both of them guys like to have the ball in their hands and are better when they have the ball in their hands. Mitchell is great at facilitating. He really is. And he's not better than Garland. I'm just saying he's really
Yeah,
good
no,
at
I'm
it.
with you.
But, yeah, I just need to see how that's going to work, that dynamic. Because they're going to both score 30. It's going to happen, but it's not clicking yet. You know, when you lose 4 straight with both of those guys, it's not clicking yet. Mitchell didn't even play yesterday, which is probably
Right.
why he had that 51. That was like his first or second game he's missed. And Jared Allen, I think, was out that game as well.
Yep.
But, yeah, man, like they've been pretty healthy, relatively healthy. And, yeah, just had that 4-game L. And it's not like they were playing a gauntlet. Like Sacramento took them out.
Right.
So, yeah, it's just something to watch.
And
Just
that's
something to
also
watch.
why we can't overreact to games like last night for the Bulls.
Correct.
Like it's just too early in the season because some of these numbers are coming in. Like the variance is just too high. Like the Bulls dropped 2 full spots in defensive rating last night. It's hard to put too much stock into any single one of these games because the stats accumulate. You know, over the course of a season, it becomes harder for them to fluctuate as much as they do early on in the season.
Right. Real talk.
Guys, I saw another game yesterday
Of Thrones?
that piqued my curiosity, and I'm curious which
Curiosity.
side of this interests you guys more.
Okay.
Kings 122, Warriors 115,
Okay.
dropping the Warriors, defending NBA champions, to 5 and 8. The win pulled Sacramento up to 6 and 6. By the way, for the Kongs, Sabonis Jr. 26 and 22. Just a good old fashioned Andre Drummond in Detroit stat
Plus
line.
8 assists.
Plus 8 dimes. Which to you is more alarming? The Warriors 5 and 8 through their first 13, or the at 500 Sacramento Kings?
That is a good question. I'm gonna say Sacramento. I'm gonna say I'm not gonna be alarmed yet by Golden State because they're great. And
You're not
Ravens-
concerned.
Not yet. Not yet. It's weird seeing them 3 games below 500. It is
Yeah.
weird because I'm not used to that. Usually teams like that, maybe because I'm speaking from a Bulls perspective, like their hovering is like 500.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's never dropping below that, but it's just hovering at that. And then they're like, all right, let's go win off 10 straight and we'll be back. So I think that's what's weird about it, seeing the 5 and 8. But I'm giving it to Sacramento, man. because it's been a long time. It's been a long time. I've watched a lot of Kong basketball, man, because I got league pass. They were always one of my favorite teams
Speaking
to
of
watch.
Stojakovic, man.
Yes, man. But
One of those awesome Kings teams.
they were always my favorite to watch on league pass because they would always be in it. And they just never could close it, you know? And you know I'm a huge De'Aaron Fox fan.
Hosed by the refs in the playoffs against LA.
Yeah.
Absolutely hosed.
Very much so. But yeah, I'm a huge De'Aaron Fox fan. And he's just been great for them.
He had an
watched him
awesome
against-
defensive play.
Dude,
Sorry.
I've been watching him in Orlando. That game he had in Orlando where he took over in the fourth quarter and overtime and hit the game winner from the logo. Oh my God. It was vicious, man, what he did from the logo. I wish you had that highlight, Joey.
On the low 50 fofo.
For the low for 50, foe to the foe. Look at him blocking Steph. That's good stuff. I love Darius. I love him, man. He's awesome. De'Aaron Fox, he only didn't get the recognition because he's in Sacramento.
Crazy.
Because
He's
they were losing.
24 years old.
Yeah, man.
He's
special.
so young. Like, you look at him and you're just like, oh, you can't win or not. You know, he's just, it's a testament to how young some of these guys still are.
Still got that super fast, too, man.
Same draft class
Joey,
as Lonzo.
were you
Sure is.
Joey, were
Locked
you
him down in
alive
college,
the last
boy.
time the Kings went to the NBA playoffs?
Yeah, 2002, I was alive.
Okay.
Wait, there's one more stat line I wanted to bring
you
up.
about to be mad? You said
No,
it
I was
about to
just
go
curious because I
Okay.
knew it had been like somewhere around since the early 2000s.
Okay,
that
all
the
right.
Kings-
Just checking.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
check it. All right.
One more stat line.
Sure.
Keeping it in California. Lakers got their third win of the season last night.
Hey.
Anthony Davis, 37 points, 18 rebounds.
Yep.
Didn't shoot 1 3. I think that's kind of got to, like, these might have heard maybe, like, hey, you're kind of like the least efficient jump shooter in the league. Maybe you should stop doing that. You're 6'11".
3-0 without
Yeah.
LeBron. 3-0
I mean,
without LeBron, man.
Go with what works, and clearly for him recently, what works does not include three-point shooting. I will say this, though. When that Lakers team was able to win the chip in the bubble a couple years back, Anthony Davis being a competent three-point shooter was a big part of that team's success.
Absolutely. And I think, you know, you ask a lot of these players, not having fans in the crowd really helped their shooting splits. You look at some of the numbers. I mean, it was even for everybody. Everybody was in that same environment. But
Right.
like everybody's are we seeing these Donovan Mitchell, Jamal Murray 50-point games back to back?
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, I mean, AD, as long as he's healthy, he's really, really good.
Do you know what he said?
I won't say anything else about it.
Do you know?
I won't say anything else about it, but he's
do you
good.
know-
You can't say anything else about it.
Won't do it.
No. Do you know what he said inspired him to play that way?
Trade rumors?
No.
I guess I will say
Way to
something.
sneak it in, right? He can't help himself. He's got to get it in. But he said what inspired him was Aaron Rodgers and his performance against the Cowboys.
Get him out.
Because he was at the game. He said, I was at the game. I saw that performance, and it just really inspired me to carry my team the way he did that. He talked about that pass he threw to Eddie Lazard, and he was like, it just really inspired me to put my team on my shoulders. That's what he said.
F that.
He is.
Trade rumors, you say?
He has been excommunicado
John Wick.
from this great city.
John
Yeah.
Wick, excommunicado.
And Anthony Davis is a guy who's like from Chicago.
Damn.
Dead to me.
Too.
Yeah, I'm an Aaron Rodgers Packers fan. Fuck out of here. Speaking of F out of here, we're out of time. We got to
Yay.
go. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. I saw some of you in the comments mentioning, like, oh, you know, you guys went earlier on your show today and I missed out. It's all good. Just go back, rewind to the front of today's episode,
Hit the like
play, and you'll see our chat with Ayo, which was just under half hour. So it's awesome to have him on.
And hit that like button while you're there, too. That would be awesome.
What does the like button look like, Dave?
Like that awesome thumb right here.
Thumbs.
Thumb of the year.
Love them thumbs. Keep it locked on this
Time to sign off.
here, CHGO Sports YouTube channel. We got more content for y'all. We got White Sox coming up at 4.
Woo!
We got Bears After Dark at 6:30. And then we got Blackhawks post game.
The best hair in the
With
business
our Hawks
behind
crew.
the GOAT. Jared is in the building, bro.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, watched it live and in person.
Dude, were we about to watch a hair
A
battle?
hair off. A quaff off. It's going to be the quaff off.
They're quaff dance fighting.
Quaff this finest.
For Joey and Will and Big Dave, I am Peck. Appreciate y'all, Bulls Nation. And shout out and thanks to Ayo as well for hanging
Ayo,
out.
shout out, baby.
Our CHGO pal, Ayo Dosunmu.
Yes, sir.
You guys got, are you and our pal Mark doing an HQ for tomorrow?
We will be recording tonight and hopefully putting one out tomorrow.
There you go. That's the plan. And then we will be back for pre and post game Wednesday night.
Yes, sir.
Bulls Pelicans Part 2.
Part 2.
Until then,
Part 2.
follow us on Twitter. You know the handles. We'll talk to you next time. See you, Red. Be good.
Hey, Joey.